Final Fantasy 15 has got to be the biggest damn disappointment I've ever witnessed in my 22 years of being alive. Now, before I get some sensitive motherfuckers mad, I'm not saying that this game is bad. I actually think it's good, but it's the fact that this game had so much damn potential, but didn't even live up to like 20% of it. And that is what makes this game penis. When I say that this game had insane potential, like I actually mean it. I'm not just trying to make the sensitive motherfuckers happy. From chapter 1 to 8, or before you go to Altissia, that is where the game is insane. It is so good. The game opens up with the gang pushing the car. Now this might seem so small at first, but after finishing the game, you realize how impactful this shit is. Like this shit ain't a gang anymore. This shit's my family. You also realize how big this fuck ass road is because it throws you into it straight away. Like if you want to sniff that random bush in the distance, then go ahead. You also have a car and you could drive it wherever you want. Then when you reach Golden Key, that's where it really sets in. Like this game is goddamn beautiful. And after Golden Key, you hit Lestalem, and Lestalem actually has people. Like it feels like a genuine city and not some bum ass ghost town with 3 people sprinkled here and there. But my point is that these beginning chapters sets the tone for the game, and the later chapters does a whole 180. And I don't even know if I'm playing the same game anymore. Y'all know when y'all study for a test, then the test comes, and it's in fucking Arabic, and you don't understand what the fuck is happening. That is the exact feeling that you get when chapter 9 hits. Like I said before, the whole beginning of the game allows you to do whatever you want. But once you reach Altissia, you're stuck on this linear ass path from here on out. Like you want to explore that bush over there? Too bad, you can't. Like it becomes a whole ass different game. Now, even though chapter 9 to like 12, they kind of booty meat, chapter 13 is where it gets so bad. It gets so bad to the point that I'm praying that that game actually ends. I'd rather piss up into my mouth than to play this bum ass chapter ever again. Chapter 9 to 12, these chapters are mad short. I'm saying like 30 minutes to an hour. So you get this idea that the last couple missions are going to be short. But once chapter 13 hits, this shit goes on for like 2 to 3-ish hours. And that would be fine if the chapter wasn't so ass. You're basically stuck in this maze with the main villain antagonizing you. He being snarky and annoying as fuck over the loudspeaker. But worst of all, there are literal elements of horror in this bitch ass maze, like jump scares and shit. When I signed up for this game, horror was not a tag. There was nudity though, but there's no nudity. So how you gonna have a tag of something you don't have, but don't have a tag of something you have? What the fuck? Now I'm a bitch when it comes to horror games. But even then, I was just more annoyed than scared. Like when is this shit going to end? Like the first 2 jump scares, they were good. Then after that, you just doing way too damn much. Like that's the exact problem with this chapter. You're just dragging it on and on. At some point, just put an end to this bullshit. The combat in this game, it ain't bad. It's just like whatever. Like most of the time in boss fights, it's just a bumblefuck of bullshit happening all at once. Like you tell me what the fuck is happening on my screen. And warp striking is busted as fuck because it's safer and it's easier. So why learn anything else? Why would I subject myself to that mess of a fight if I could just warp strike my way through everyone? And before I get some combat professor talking about air dancing or blindside, okay, like I know they're good, but that don't change the fact that warp striking from a distance is much easier to execute and it's still effective. Especially for bosses that are big as fuck that take up the whole screen. There will be characters that join your party for a short ass time just to do like one mission with you, but after that they just fuck off. Like I love the gang, but I need some new people as well. Like the entire section with Iris is actually a breath of fresh air, and it's probably one of my favorite sections of the game because it goes from saving the world storyline back to like road trip with friends storyline. Like y'all go sightseeing, y'all go camping, y'all even take photos from memories. Like it's genuinely just a good time with the boys. Like it's just cute and wholesome. You also have Aranea. Now she can kick ass, but she's only in like 1 or 2 missions. Then after that, she fucks off. Like bruh, join the gang. Let's go kill the main villain together. I just feel like Iris and Aranea had so much potential as characters, but Aranea more so because she actually just fucks off after 1 mission. With Iris, at least there's a couple missions with her and we see her more than Aranea. This game has got to have the best characters in all of gaming. I love a good romance story, but the only thing that is better is the friendship guy friends can have. Like I can talk mad shit to my guy friends, but I'd be the first person to catch a bullet if it meant they can live. This game captures that damn near perfectly. Like even in a fight, when someone is about to die, you can go over to them and help them back up, and it doesn't use any items. But the most important part is that Prompto takes photos throughout your entire journey, and I feel like that's the main reason why this game feels like 4 friends just going on a road trip together. They even pose up up with each other. And if someone joins the party temporarily, even they pose up. This game just captures the relationship between people the best out of any game I've ever played. Final Fantasy 15, it feels like a high school project, but halfway through, they realized the game can actually make money. So now they got investors, but shortly after, they realized I could just gamble and make more money in a shorter amount of time. So they ditched the game. Then the teacher said, yo, it's still a project. You still gotta turn something in. And then they just submitted whatever they had at the time. So this video was supposed to be like 5 to 6 minutes long, but this video is kind of short, so I gotta stall for a little bit. So how are y'all days? I hope life is treating y'all well. You know, life is full of bullshit, but guess what? I know that none of y'all are bitches. Y'all can handle what is thrown at y'all, but sometimes the bullshit gets real bullshitty and you need help. So that's where you call for assistance. You call for backup. Either that's friends or family or whatever. If you need help, get help. And it's okay to feel like amazing one day, then like a shitty ass bum the next day. That's normal, okay? But when that shitty ass bum days last forever, maybe we need help. And asking for help does not make you weak, okay? I promise y'all. Don't be afraid to reach out to friends and family, because if they're true friends and true family, they'll be there. And if they're not, then fuck them. Like, if any one of my friends need help, in the next hour, I'm appearing on their doorstep with flowers. I'm gonna make sure they're good. So make sure that you're good, or like your friends are good, or your family. Like, check up on them once in a while. Like, I be sending some of the most gayest messages I've ever sent just to show them that I think about them enough for me to text them. So, yeah, I think that's enough stalling. So, I hope you'll have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon. I hope you'll have fun at school, fun at work, wherever y'all go. And, yeah.